2 people died in a riot. 160 federal marshals were wounded. 31,000 troops deployed. All so one black man could go to college. James Meredith, a U.S. Air Force veteran, became the first black student at the University of Mississippi in 1962. Mississippi Governor Ross Barnett physically blocked the door, declaring, "No school will be integrated in Mississippi while I am your governor." When federal marshals escorted Meredith onto campus on September 30th, white mobs rioted with guns and Molotov cocktails. According to historical records, 2 people died: French journalist Paul Guihard and local resident Ray Gunter. 160 marshals were wounded, 28 were shot. President Kennedy invoked the Insurrection Act of 1807 and deployed 31,000 federal troops, the largest military operation on American soil since the Civil War, just so one black man could attend a public university his taxes funded. Meredith graduated in 1963. Students had bounced basketballs above his dorm room all night, every night. When he entered the cafeteria, students turned their backs. If he sat at a table, everyone got up and moved. He persisted anyway. 3 years later, on June 5, 1966, Meredith began a solo march against fear, 220 miles from Memphis to Jackson, Mississippi, to encourage black voter registration. He carried a Bible and an African walking stick. He walked alone. Day 2, June 6, Highway 51, just south of Hernando, Mississippi. A white gunman named Aubrey James Norvell emerged from the bushes. According to eyewitness accounts, Norvell shouted twice, "I only want James Meredith." Then he fired 3 shotgun blasts loaded with birdshot. Meredith was hit in the neck, head, back, and legs, approximately 60 pellets. He collapsed, tried to crawl across the highway, and groaned, "Oh my God, is anyone going to help me?" Meredith survived, but he couldn't continue the march immediately. Martin Luther King Jr., Stokely Carmichael, and Floyd McKissick vowed to finish what Meredith started. They continued the march through the Mississippi Delta. And it was during this march, on June 16, 1966, in Greenwood, Mississippi, that Stokely Carmichael stood before 1,500 people and declared for the first time in history, "We've been saying freedom for 6 years, and we ain't got nothing. What we gotta start saying now is Black Power." The phrase exploded across America, Black Power. The movement was born from a bullet meant to silence one man's courage. On June 26th, 15,000 marchers reached Jackson, the largest civil rights demonstration in Mississippi history. According to historical records, more than 4,000 black Mississippians registered to vote during that march. Meredith, still recovering, rejoined the march on its final day and led the rally at the state capitol. Aubrey Norvell was sentenced to 5 years in prison. He served 18 months. Let that sink in. It took 31,000 federal troops to protect one black man's right to attend college. 2 people died in the riot. 160 marshals were wounded. Military occupation lasted 10 months. All so James Meredith could sit in a classroom. 4 years later, when Meredith walked through Mississippi encouraging black people to vote, exercising a constitutional right, he was shot with a shotgun, and his attacker served 18 months. So here's my question for you. If it took the largest military deployment since the Civil War just for one black man to attend a public university funded by his own tax dollars, what does that tell you about who this country was really built for? And when the same man was shot for encouraging voter registration, what does 18 months in prison tell you about how much this country valued black lives? Comment if this is your first time hearing James Meredith's full story. Share this so someone else doesn't have to wait as long as you did. Follow Black History Unfiltered for the stories they tried to erase.